The undefined is not. The undefined is not the autumn breeze that sets the blazing leaves to sighing. The undefined is not the things we say or even in our way of thinking. The undefined is not a friend to all, yet it can bear us no will at all. The undefined is not outside of us, but does not spring from within. The undefined is not attenuated by the expansion of the universe. The undefined is not in the words that we read, for it cannot be written. The undefined is not a willful force, but flows as surely as does water down a hill. The undefined is not a thing that can be bought or sold, rather is a boundless resource for anyone to use. The undefined is not an action, still it is the cause of many things. The undefined is not the people's friend, but they prosper in its alignment. The undefined is not a particle with mass, yet it acts with a force all of its own. The undefined is not the sky's reflection caught in the smallest brook. The undefined is not in motion, but simply fills this expanding universe. The undefined is not religious, for the religious do not seek it. The undefined is not a salmon's glistening blur in its spawning creek. The undefined is not a structure, however, it is complete without any form. The undefined is not a creature, yet we may not know the difference. The undefined is not simply the unknown, for we may have glimpsed it often as we passed. The undefined is not the tinkling of a stream, but somehow it is wrapped around that sound. The undefined is not this loneliness that we cannot escape, and though it causes nothing, its effects are everywhere. The undefined is not the ignorance that surrounds us, but is quite at home with both good and bad alike. The undefined is not in all the grains of sand, still each grain can carry its entire message. The undefined is not an ally or an enemy, but remains very close to us each and every day. The undefined is not a part of our family values, though it can be found in all of our homes. The undefined is not in the flames of the campfire, yet it may be echoed in the fire's quiet snapping. The undefined is not a mystery, even though we can never comprehend it. The undefined plays no part in our daily lives, but there can be no evasion of its certain path. The undefined is not the million snowflakes which fall in groups in all directions. The undefined is not empty, for it must surround the void.